The Classical Music Festival in Eisenstadt, Austria is celebrating its 36th year and is doing so with the music of Franz Josef Haydn and Ludwig van Beethoven. The University of Oklahoma's Dr. Richard Zielinski, who is the festival's artistic director and principal conductor, talks about the music chosen for the festival.
This year at the Classical Music Festival, we have many exciting concerts. Our gala concert consists of 3 wonderful pieces, one by Haydn and 2 by Beethoven. The piece by Haydn is interesting that it's called Der Sturm. It was one of his first pieces that he wrote in English when he was on his second trip to London. The second piece on that program is called the Fantasia Opus 80, or what we call the Choral Fantasy, which will be featuring a guest soloist, a pianist, and a sextet of vocal soloists, a chorus, and the orchestra. It was written early in Beethoven's life, and some 16 years later, he writes a piece very similar to the Choral Fantasy, much expanded, and thematically there is some relationship to it, and that's the Symphony No. 9, where he sets Schiller's Ode to Joy and for the chorus in the 4th movement with soloists as well. So the gala concert with Der Sturm, the Choral Fantasy, and the Symphony No. 9 is an event not to miss. Wonderful, wonderful concert. We have several events that we'll be singing at local churches. We're doing Haydn's Nikolai Mass in Modesburg at the Modesburg Catholic Church. We're also doing High Mass at Stephansdom, or St. Stephen's in Vienna. And then we end our festival on August 15th celebrating Mary's Ascension, or Maria Himmelfahrt, doing the Nikolai Mass of Joseph Haydn at the Bergkirche, or the church in Haydn's town where Haydn worked and was kapellmaster and organist. We have several, I believe 5 chamber music concerts. Some of them are concentrating more on the music of Liszt, because this is a Liszt year, 2011. And then we have concerts that will focus on classical music, and one chamber music concert that is going to promote American music. So the festival has a variety of music. Most of what we're doing will focus on the classical repertoire. The orchestral set, we have 49 people in the orchestra from 6 different countries and 22 different states. We have a chorus from Houston Baptist that'll be joining us. We also have choirs from Washington State University, and several people from the University of Oklahoma will also be participating in this year's festival.
The 36th Annual Classical Music Festival, a celebration of Haydn and Beethoven in Eisenstadt, Austria, in cooperation with the Cultural Department of the Province of Burgenland, the City of Eisenstadt, the Haydn Festspiel, and the University of Oklahoma. Travel safely, and we'll see you in Eisenstadt, Austria. Auf Wiedersehen!
And if you all are probably aware of my performance pyramid, I want you to start personalizing this. And the orchestra I talked to a lot about just the text, right in this text. This is what we're talking about, to not be confounded into eternity. Here we are, this is right on your Libera, measure 15. Isn't it amazing how much you can do with just 1 or 2 notes when you really think about, I need to shape the note, how am I going to start it, release it, what gets the accent, what's the meaning of it, what color should I be using? You can do that. You're that talented. 2, B.